Hello everyone, just thought I'd jump on and do another live today. 2 days in a row, oh my goodness, what's going on? But it's Butterfly Day, yay! The butterfly products are now available to purchase. Now I did a video yesterday, if you joined me yesterday. I led you up the garden path yesterday, so sorry about that. I said that these products are going to be in the upcoming annual catalogue. They're not. They're an what we call an out of publication product. So that means they're not going to be in any catalogue. They are their own entity and they run for a short period of time. So these are available till May. So I anticipate they're going to sell out quite quickly because they're proving to be very popular, because who doesn't love butterflies? So the Butterfly Brilliant stamp set, the Brilliant Wings dies, and the gorgeous Butterfly Bijou paper is all available today. And at the end of the video, I'll put a link to my online shop. But I thought I would use up the butterflies that I had left. Now, yesterday on my video, I had mentioned that I had stamped these and die cut them out, and I used one of them. So I'd used one on a project and I had the others left over. So I used one of them yesterday on this card that we made together. And I was looking and thought, well, I've got all these others left over. So rather have them go to waste, I'm going to make 4 little cards using these today. And I'm going to use some of the retiring InColors that will be going away at the end of May. So as you know, our InColors, we have 5 new InColors come out every year. They're around for 2 years, then they retire, and then we get a new lot of InColors. So we have 10 InColors always at a time, but they alternate years of availability. So these are finishing up at the end of May, and I thought I'd highlight them today because I haven't used them enough. And yeah, I just thought they're really pretty colours for butterflies. So I've got the 4 butterflies, which I'm going to colour 1 each colour. Okay, now I'm going to make little 4x4 gift cards. So what I have here is my 4 card bases, and one looks like I've cut it wrong. That's interesting. Okay, wait a minute, I've cut a couple of them wrong. Wow, how did I manage that? Okay, they are too skinny. Let's try that again. Let me grab some more cardstock. Oh, sorry. Alright, I tried to be prepared and I've just realised that when I was making these layers here, I picked up the wrong 2 pieces and cut them the wrong size. So what they're meant to be is 8x4 as the base, and those 2 are now too skinny. They were meant to be my layers, so all my layers there are wrong. So I'll show you how I did them. So I've just, now this is the old trimmer because I have a stash of blades, so I thought I'd use it while I've got the blades still. And then I'll switch to the new trimmer once I go through all my blades. So I cut at 8 inches. This is just an A4 piece. And then at 4. So I get 2 pieces that are 8x4. So there's my 2 card bases there. And let's make sure these are the same. So there's my 4 card bases. And now my next layer, each one is a different colour for the 4 cards, and that's the colour of the blends that I'm using. So we've got Purple Posy, Seaside Spray, Rococo Rose, and Pretty Peacock. These are all an 1/8 of an inch smaller than my card base. So these are 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. And then my top pieces are going to be an 1/8 of an inch shorter again, so they are going to be 3 3/4. Whoops, by 3 3/4, and I think I've got some that might already be right. No, that one's wrong. And they should just lay out nicely so you get a little bit of colour around there. So let me just get my 4 white pieces ready, because obviously I wasn't paying attention when I cut them. Yeah, they're all a little bit out. I don't know what I was doing there. Didn't have enough coffee or something, I don't know. I was actually listening at the same time as I was cutting these to some cross stitch videos, because that's my other great passion. And yeah, obviously I can't watch and cut at the same time. Thank you for watching, everyone who is here. If you're here, jump on, say hello. Alright, so there's our layers. So we're going to assemble our cards. Let me get rid of all these other bits that I cut wrong. Get them out of the way. Just going to fold each one in half. So really simple gift cards, I guess these are. Put in with a present, or just send with a gift. That's the same thing, isn't it? Sometimes you just, you know, want a different size card than your standard card. These are great to have on hand for like last minute gifts and things. Nice and quick and easy. And the beauty of these being square, you can either have a tent fold card, which is my favourite, like that, or you can have a standard traditional front opening card like that. I'm going to do mine as all tent cards because I think they're a little bit more stable. Alright, so we're going to assemble these, and then we're going to colour our butterflies. So each one gets a coloured layer. So this first one is Purple Posy. We don't sell the ink for Purple Posy. There was a formula issue with it, but we still sell the cardstock and the stamp and blends. So if you've bought Purple Posy and you think, well, I can't use it because I can't use the ink pad, it's gone funny or whatever, don't forget, you know, just black ink and you can still use the cardstock. Alright, so this one is Seaside Spray. I love this range of InColors. Now, if you do have the ink pads, please know that when they retire the end of June, you won't be able to buy the re-inkers. So if you love the colours and you want to use them going forward for lots of years to come, make sure you grab the re-inkers before they retire, because you won't be able to readily get them again. The only way you'll get them again is if a demonstrator is selling off retired product, and you can't guarantee we are all going to do that, and there's obviously not as many of them going to be sold as what you can buy them brand new now. And once people realize that the colors are retiring, they will start selling really fast and will sell out. So I urge you to get your re-inkers now so you can keep using these wonderful colors. So what's your favorite, everyone? Out of the 4 that I'm using, mine has to be Rococo Rose because I love pinks. But Purple Posy is pretty nice as well. Alright, so there's our bases ready to go. Now I'm going to colour these butterflies, and I'm just going to start with, I don't know, I don't want too dark a big butterfly. So I'm going to keep it really simple. The middle of the butterfly is going to be the dark colour, similar to how I coloured the butterfly I did yesterday, but only 2 colours on these. So I'm not going to mix another colour. It's only going to be the dark and the light. So I'm doing dark around the edges. I'm not going to worry about the different elements of the wings. I'm just going to give them a really quick colour. So these would be great cards, thank you cards, if you know, for a wedding or a special birthday party or some event. You could do them in bulk because they wouldn't take long to do. And if you do them in batches, so colour all your butterflies at once, make all your card bases at once. You can make a lot of them in a relatively short amount of time. So I'm just going to blend out that dark edge with my lighter pen. I'm just doing circular motions, but some people say, you know, do the flicking type motion, but I'm a bit rough on my pens, so I don't worry about keeping the nibs nice. They get too frayed because I've used them a lot, then I just buy a new pen. They're not terribly expensive. Alright, so there's our, what's it called? I've forgotten the name. Oh my gosh, mental blank. Pretty Peacock. Alright, there's our Pretty Peacock butterfly. Actually, I want to make him a little bit darker around the edges so that lightness stands out more in the middle. Oh look, that'll do. I don't want it to be perfect. Done is better than not done. The Cocoa Rose, I'm sorry, it has to be the big one because it is my ultimate favourite colour. So again, the dark in the middle and around the edges. And I'll try and stay in the lines today, unlike yesterday. Such a beautiful colour, this Cocoa Rose. Love it. I'll be very sad to see this colour go. So I have to stop talking for a minute so I can concentrate on my colouring. Stay in the lines. There we go. And now our light colour. So hello to everyone who is watching, who I haven't said hello to yet. Thank you for jumping on. I didn't announce that I'd be going live today because I wasn't sure and I didn't know what time. And I was sort of like, well, if you don't catch me live, you can always catch the replay anyway, so I can't predict when I can go live. It's our lifestyle really, you know. it doesn't really follow a routine. For example, my daughter's homeschooled, so you know, if she needs help with something or there's a project she has to work on, or I need to get her going on a project, then I can't say, oh no honey, I can't help you with school because I plan to go live at this time. It doesn't work like that. I don't have her on a set schedule for her schooling. It's whenever she has the mood to work. We do encourage her to do school every day, which she does most days. But some days it's like, nah, I don't want to do it today, Mum. Okay, fine, honey, just as long as you know you have to catch up. And then other days she just needs my help all day. So you know, I can't drop her schooling to go, well, I need to go do a live now. And then, like, my son got it in his head, he wanted tiramisu. So this morning I spent an hour or so with my daughter making tiramisu. So it's like, well, okay, I can't guarantee when I'm going to be online. So if you don't catch me live, like I said, there's always the replay. And then if you don't catch me on Facebook, I normally pop them up on YouTube anyway. So sometimes I know on Facebook it's hard to find them. If you don't catch them live, they sort of get hidden in the page feed and stuff. So just hop over to YouTube and you'll find them over there. Alright, so you can see these aren't taking very long to colour at all. And I'm not being very careful. Hey Teresa, how are you? I just thought to look up at comments. If you're here, say hello. Alright. I think that's enough of that dark purple. Oh, that's pretty. And the last one is Seaside Spray. Hey Michelle, how are you? Good afternoon. You know how bad it is? I don't even know what time it is. It's probably around 2, is it? I don't know. So we don't live on a timetable in our house. Oh, we go to bed when we want, get up when we want. My husband is semi-retired. I mean, he is looking for work, but at the moment he's like acting like he's retired. I say semi-retired because he does have to get a job eventually. He's currently doing training, so I'm hoping it's online training. So I'm hoping that it's not affecting the live today, because I know yesterday everyone was online doing their own stuff and it was going blurry and stuff, so hopefully today is a bit clearer. It's 3:30 in Melbourne, Teresa. Well, then it's going to be 2:30 up here. Can someone tell me when daylight savings for you guys finishes? Because I don't know. I don't keep track of those things anymore. We don't have it up here in Queensland. We have the humidity instead. Oh my goodness, it's been hot. So you step out of the shower and it's like, did I just towel myself off? Because I'm just as wet now 5 minutes after I had my showers when I was in the shower. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit more darkness around this one because that's just a really subtle difference in that blue. You could keep colouring these and, you know, get a lot of shaded difference, but I'm not sort of going for that perfection today. I think they have enough colour difference in them. Soon you think, Michelle. Do you just wait, like when I was in Sydney, I used to just wait to hear it on the news. You go, oh, okay, so that's when it's finishing. Am I doing the right colour yesterday? Oh, thought for a minute there I was using the wrong colour. Just want a little bit more definition around these. And it won't take too much longer, I promise. Yeah, I think we're right for the others. Yeah, we'll be right. So now, all I'm simply going to do is stamp the sentiment down the bottom. First Sunday in April. Okay. Now, because the Butterfly Brilliance has no sentiments in it, it is just a image set. And please note that the images on the cover, are shown at only 85%. So they're not full size. So this will give you an idea of the full size of the stamps compared to the image on the front. Okay, they are, if I put it around this way, they are a lot bigger. So, well, not a lot bigger, but they are bigger. So you can see the difference between that one and that one. Because if they did it at 100%, it wouldn't fit on the cover. So whenever you're looking at any of the stamp sets you get, please note that most of them are shown at 100%, but some there are exceptions. And that's the same when you're looking in the catalogue. The catalogue images are always 100% unless noted otherwise, like the covers. They will tell you when the images are not 100%. So I'm going to use the Happy Thoughts stamp set again today for my sentiment because it was handy, it was still on my desk. And I'm going to pick out the Happy Birthday. I'm just going to keep them all the same today. And let's see if I can stamp these better than I did yesterday's stamp. Alright, so just using Memento just to keep it nice and simple. If you don't have the coloured ink pads, then you can always use black. I could have stamped the images, the sentiment in the colour of the butterfly, but I just thought I'd keep it simple. I'm hoping I'm grabbing the right fronts here. Yep. And to make this easier, if you're doing a lot, like if you're batching them for a thank you, look at that, I need a new blade in my trimmer. If you are making a lot as a wedding thank you or anything like that, just grab your Stamparatus and do all your sentiments in your Stamparatus, because then it's just bang bang, it's so quick. You don't have to worry about is it straight, because you line up the first one and then every other one stamps in exactly the same place. So, but I'm only doing 4, and I just decided to jump on like literally half an hour ago, so I'm just gonna stamp mine, cross everything, and hope they all turn out okay, and they did. Alright, so then all we're going to do is grab our little butterfly and stick it on there, and I'm just going to put dimensionals down the middle of them and not glue down the wings, so that if you are giving these to someone personally, you can lift the wings up a little bit before you hand it to them. Nice and simple. Hopefully the butterfly's in the middle, fingers crossed, okay, and then it just goes on the corresponding card base. You could dimensional this layer as well, but I am just going to glue it. You could also make this top layer a little bit smaller and the purple posy layer a little bit smaller, and add a black layer as well. So lots of options. So this is just really basic. You could step it up as well and actually emboss this white piece after you've stamped the sentiment. Emboss it with the subtle embossing folder or another delicate light embossing folder to give it more detail as well. That is nice, quick and simple. Right, the next one, I'm just going to glue this on, then put the butterfly on, I think. Hey Kathy, how are you? Yes, you caught me again today. I know, 2 days in a row. I don't know about tomorrow, we'll see. Alright, so our Seaside Spray butterfly. And I'm only putting a little bit of dimensional in the middle. I'm actually using the borders from the mini dimensionals. Oh, how sweet are these? Okay, Cocoa Rose. So I got, out of 2 sheets of A4, I got the 4 card bases, the 4 white card bases, and these 4 white top layers. So it works the same, and I've lost my other butterflies. I've covered them up. Here we go. It's at the same as a standard card. You get 2 card bases out of an A4 piece of cardstock for a standard card. Look at the back. I love how that looks on the back. That's so pretty. You could actually, if you wanted like a arty-farty type look, you could actually like colour a butterfly. Don't stamp it, but just cut it out, die cut it out, and then use your blends to colour one side, but then show the other side. That looks, I love that. I'm going to have to do that on a project. That is so pretty. I love that. Oh, that's nice. There you go. I've just come up with a new technique. Okay, last one. It's a cute little one. I'm not real keen on the colouring on this one. I don't think I gave it enough difference between light and dark, but it is what it is. Let me go around him again, just dark. I want to darken him up a little bit so that sticks out. Sticks out, that's not the right word. So the light looks lighter. Alright, that would do. There we go. 4 cute little happy birthday gift cards using 4 of the retiring InColors. Now the other InColor I don't have here is terracotta tile, and they are all going away the end of May. Now we have a catalogue transition this year, so I'm missing a blend here. So our annual catalogue only goes till May, not June this year. So just be aware that if you have your eye on things in the annual catalogue, you only have till the end of May. Alright, so make sure that you get your wish list organised and start getting your wish list purchased so you don't miss out on what you love. Michelle, what size are the card bases? They are 4x4 inches. I work in inches, so they're 4x4. So I just got a piece of A4 cardstock, laid it landscape mode, cut it at 8, swung it around 90 degrees, and then cut it down at 4. And then, so made them both 4 by 8. And then the strip that I cut off, I trimmed that down to 3 3/4 inches square. And that's that top layer. And then the coloured layer is 3 7/8 inches. Okay. So there you go. I hope you have enjoyed today. And whoever places the next order for any of the new butterfly products in my online store will get these lovely cards in the mail. So we have the butterfly wings dies, the butterfly visual, I don't know how to pronounce that, TSP, and the butterfly brilliance stamp set, all available from today until the end of May. Yeah, and like I said, the next person who purchases any of these 3 butterfly products will get these 4 cards in the mail as a thank you. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day. Can't guarantee I'll be back tomorrow, but you just never know. I may not. Who knows? I just take each day as it comes. No promises. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. Make sure that you, if you're watching this on YouTube, that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Join my newsletter. I will put the link below or above, depending on where you're watching. And I'll also put the link to my online store, and also I'll put the link to my Facebook group where you'll get lots of crafty inspiration and challenges and things like that. Alright, I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.